If you find yourself stuck running the rat race, this video is for you. Today we're going to reflect on 3 questions that you ought to be asking yourself to see if you could live more intentionally. Let's get wiser together. Thank you for Shortform for sponsoring this video, but more on them in a moment. Let's dive into the wisdom. You won't be fulfilled by simply running faster. Not every finish line is actually worth crossing. Don't just chase, reflect on what is worth chasing. Let's dive into today's illustration, and it actually comes courtesy of a quote my father shared with me when I first started doing Wisdom Made Easy. I'll let you figure out what he was trying to tell me, but simply put, who cares if you win the rat race? Because you're still a rat. Many of us are pursuing the things that we're told society values. We're chasing success, trying to get that new house, acquire that new car, progress in our career. But how many of us actually stop and reflect on whether these things are aligned with who we are and what we truly value? Now let's look at a saying that builds upon this principle, and it comes courtesy of Pastor Rick Warren. You cannot fulfill God's purpose for your life while focusing on your own plans. Many of us are chasing things that we're told are worth pursuing. Success, comfort, growth. But how many of us actually reflect on whether these are the things that are meant for our lives? Is worth us reflecting on the bigger life purpose, capital P purpose, of your life? Let's unpack this today with the explanation, and it's a little bit different. Usually, wiser watchers will know that I like to share 3 actionable tips that you can apply. But today, we're going to reflect a little bit and then ask yourselves 3 questions to unpack in your journal practice. You can be productive, efficient, and high achieving and still feel empty. I think many of us can relate to that, right? Sometimes that emptiness isn't from a lack of success, but from success in the wrong things. So before you push forwards, pause and reflect on what you are chasing. So let's look at 3 questions that you ought to be unpacking in today's journal of reflection. What race am I running, and who set the course? Is it a matter that you're pursuing somebody else's journey, one that's not really aligned with yourself? Number 2, have I ever won something that didn't feel worth it? That feeling of emptiness is a great catalyst for figuring out what actually matters to you. And number 3, what would it look like if I lived a slower, deeper life, one with more intentionality? If you need help, unpacking these questions, consider checking out journalwise.com. It's my self-paced journaling course that teaches you everything you need to know to develop this life-changing habit. Let's dive on into today's resource, and it comes courtesy of today's sponsor, Shortform. They have a book summary of Rick Warren's The Purpose-Driven Life. This is a book that's usually a guided reflection over the matter of weeks, but today you can access the short form summary that enables you to really unpack and get into the juicy bits much quicker. Short form, it gives you instant access to thousands of books, summaries with chapter breakdowns, in-depth analysis, audio narration, interactive activities, and much, much more. For me, I've just discovered that they have articles and podcasts on their website, which are great. It's just phenomenally curated site, and with all of the noise going on with social media and things, it's sometimes nice to go somewhere where you've just got dense wisdom just curated for yourself. If you want to learn more about it, you can consider checking out the free trial with the link in the description, and wiser watchers get a 20% discount when they sign up for a plan. Thank you for Shortform for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much for checking out this video version of Wiser. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and share a comment. Why did this resonate with you? And if you want to unpack more, you can watch this playlist here for more.